Okay, good morning everyone. So doing a quick video on a post I did yesterday where I just asked for some ideas for a new video. One of those that was asked was about barking, sort of anything that passes by the house. So here I'm going to show you how I would deal with that should Rebel go into that mode. So the first thing you have to understand is, why is the dog doing it? Well, it can be many reasons. It can be overstimulation, can be excitement, can be fear, can be a distance increasing signal. You know, this is my home. What are you doing coming near it? Please give me distance. Could just be, oh my gosh, there's something, there's a dog, there's this. Could be the noise of a car. So there can be all kinds of reasons why the dog's doing it. But what do we want? So what we look at that is go, rather than trying to stop it, which is always harder with dog behaviour, trying to stop something that they've already learned how to do, is we're going to create an incompatible behaviour. So here I'm going to use Rebel's breakfast to reward him and feed him at the window to change the emotional response at the window. So to make the window a good place for him, an enjoyable place, and one where he gets rewarded for being calm and quiet and actually watching passers-by. So once you understand that, I'm going to just show you the process to set it up. There is no point in trying to train in the situation, okay? So we need to train for the situation. So you've got to set yourself up for this. There's no point trying to train it when you've got loads of people walking past. It's going to be too much. So you need to set it up at a low level environment. So here we are kind of early in the morning, got people walking past. So we're going to be able to do a few things to help him and show him what the right behaviour is. And then once he's mastered it at low level and quiet times, we can then build up to the more busier times during the day. So first and foremost, what do we need to do? So I've got his harness here. So we need harness and his lead, because we're going to need to add some control. So we're going to use a mixture of obviously positive reward when we're at the window, but we are going to apply a consequence. So if he gets it wrong, yes, good boy, good boy. So we're going to apply a consequence if he gets it wrong. And the consequence will be moved away from the window. And if that is too much, then we will go to removal from the room itself, so that there is a clear consequence. But that timeout will be very, very short. There'll be no pressure. I am not going to get annoyed with Rebel for getting it wrong technically, even though you've got to remember, dogs don't have any concept of right and wrong. So it is just reaction. Stimulus happens, cortisol and adrenaline fire into his system. He reacts. That's a simple dog behaviour scenario. You know, that's just what they will go through. So here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to remove him from that window, remove him from the room, and then wait a little bit, and then bring him back and give him a chance to get it right again, because this is what it's about. It's about setting up the opportunities to get it right. Okay, Rebs, you ready? Yeah, good boy. So what do? We're going to go to the window, pop it up. So just over the road, I don't think you'll be able to see from the video, but we've got a painter actually going into my neighbour's house. So his van's parked over the road. What a good boy. Yes. So I can reward him. What I'm going to look for here is if he actually looks out over. Yes, good boy. So the minute he looks over but doesn't bark, I'm going to reward him. I know. But obviously with Rebel, you know, I've got focus. You know, Rebel's going to always pay attention to me. This is his breakfast, so he is in a really prime mood to learn because he's hungry. So just using his breakfast this way. Hop it up. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Yep. So I've got a lady just walking up with two dogs. I don't know if they're going to come past the window. I think she normally goes to this lamp post, but not to worry. So I'm just going to... Yes, good boy. So there you can just see he clocked eyes on them. So I'm just going to wait again, see if he looks again. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. So every time he looks out the window, doesn't bark, nice reward, nice bit of praise, nice bit of feedback. Okay, really communicating to him that, yeah, that's what we like. Good boy. Just had a car go past. So again, can reward no reaction. So this only needs to be done for sort of, 3 to 5 minutes. Now, what is the consequence? Now, if he was up here, Rebs, hop it up, come on. That's it, good boy. So if he was to start barking, then all I would be doing is I'd be going, right, okay, this way. And I would bring him away, and I would just move him, pop him in a different room, close the door. And I would be waiting for maybe 5 seconds, just to wouldn't open the door if he was barking. I would be counting beyond that and waiting. But once 5 seconds is gone, come back, open the door, let him come through. No communication with him, just the reward is enough for letting him back in the room. Okay, good lad. Rebs, good boy. And then we can bring him back to the window. And again, just see. Oh, we've got a lady walking a dog over there. Not interested, good boy. Yes, good boy. So just rewarding calmness. Reward calmness at the window, set up the sessions, set it up so that he can win and be successful. Short bursts, quieter times, gradually build that level up, and then very soon he'll just be able to, or he or she will be able to just watch the world go by with no barking. Because if they're getting paid for not barking and getting removed for barking, the dog can have that learning process that goes, I like being up there, but if I do this, then I come down and I lose it. But if I sit and watch, then I get rewarded. You could introduce toys for distraction. The problem with using toys in such a scenario, so I've just got a gentleman walking past with a dog, Rebs. So just while we'll take the opportunity. Who's that? Yes, good boy. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. So as he looks, I can reward, so just an impromptu opportunity. But if I use the toy, toys generally create arousal up. So one of the problems with using a toy is, yes, if it can distract your dog from the barking, brilliant, but it will create arousal up. So the minute they go back to the window, they may be in a more heightened state and less able to work and learn. So just be very careful. Food in these high stimulus. So again, we've got a gentleman coming back to the van. So I'm just going to take this opportunity. And come on, Rebs. So there he is. Yes, what a good boy. What a good boy. So there you can just see he's kind of staring at the painter and decorator over the road, who's getting some stuff out, getting his decorating stuff ready. Good boy. But I'm just rewarding Rebel for being sort of nice and calm. Good boy. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. So again, just a quick recap. So you set up the session, getting prepared for it, lead on, so that you can have that consequence of removal, because we don't want you to be grabbing for the dog. We don't want you to be reaching for the dog. The removal has got to be calm and collected, so it's just very flat, very gentle. Bring the dog away, remove, 5 seconds, bring them back in, then give them another chance. If they like being up there, reward them only when they're calm up there, and that will then teach you more and more calmness. So hope that's helpful. If you've got any questions about it, just put some comments below and we'll get back to you.